Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and today we'll be taking a look at some tips for maintaining your car as the winter months approach. It's chilly enough as it is in Canada, so you don't want to be left out in the cold in case your car stops working. Remember, your cell phone is one of your greatest tools in case of an emergency, so be sure to keep it charged or carry your charger with you in the car. That being said, here are a few things that you can do to make sure that your winter drive is a little bit safer. Now let's start with some tips that you can use before you even get on the road. It's early in the morning, the sun hasn't come up yet, and the coffee hasn't hit you. If you're an early riser and part of your morning routine is to leave your car running while it warms, make sure that you're not idling in an enclosed area. There have also been reports of many residents getting their vehicles stolen during the car warming process, and to alleviate this concern, we offer the installation of remote car starters at very competitive rates. Okay, your car has warmed up, now what do? Don't be a Speedy Steve and only clean bits and pieces of the fluffy stuff that's piled on top of your beautiful piece of metal. Instead, make sure that you take your time, clean from top to bottom, to ensure that your car doesn't launch semi-frozen projectiles at those behind you when you're on the highway. And remember, the visibility for the car behind you is just as important as your own. Now before you go off on your morning drive through snail-paced traffic on what seem like frictionless roads, just remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So now let's go through a bit of a checklist just to make sure that you're winter ready. All-season tires are great, but they become less effective once the temperature reaches less than 7 degrees Celsius. And that's when you should be switching over to your winter tires. Our trained technicians are always ready to inspect and change your tires, and we also offer competitive rates for tire storage between the seasons as well. Now your car's tires keep you off the ground, and if you want to keep it that way, we suggest that you check your tire pressure at least once every month to assist with a safer and more fuel-efficient driving experience. Now that your tires are on and you have checked your tire pressure, let's take a look at your tread depth. For a simple check, just grab a quarter from your pocket, stick it into the tire with the caribou's head facing you, and if the tread is above the nose, then you're generally good to go. It is also important to keep your gas tank close to full, or at least above half full as often as possible. If by any unfortunate instance your car stops working on the side of the road, the most important thing that will help keep you warm is your engine. So you want to make sure there's enough fuel in there to keep you cozy until help arrives. And added weight also helps with traction. With these tips in your arsenal, you'll be winter ready in no time. Just remember, be safe, drive carefully, and do your best not to risk hypothermia.